So it'll be Princeton nearest the grandstand in 1, then Radcliffe, Wisconsin, Stanford, Loyola of Maryland, and Tulsa. And we're underway with our first grand final of the day. In the center of the field, the Wisconsin boat that was so dominant yesterday has gone off the line at 43.5 and instantly has grabbed a half a length lead over the other 5 crews who are all fairly level. Very nice clean rowing by Wisconsin, and 200 meters in, they are at 40.5 and they have about 3 feet to go before they've got a length lead. The other 5 boats are all within 2 seats of one another. But here we have 300 meters into the race, the Badgers open water on the field. Reminiscent of yesterday's racing, they've really put the speed on early, and if anything like yesterday, they keep it on all the way. So now the field's opening up a little bit. It's Wisconsin with a quarter length of open water, and Radcliffe, Stanford, and Loyola still about level in second, third, and fourth. They've now nudged away to about a 3/4 length lead over Princeton and Tulsa. It's Wisconsin, very clean, very smooth. And they're at 35 now. They have a length and a half over those 3 crews that are deadlocked within a foot of each other. That would be Radcliffe, Stanford, and Loyola of Maryland. So Wisconsin crosses the 500-meter mark with at least a half a length of open water. Behind them, Radcliffe, Stanford, and Loyola pretty much level still, although it looks like Radcliffe may now have nosed into second place. And then it's a little bit of open water back to Tulsa and Princeton, who are level. So half a length of open for Wisconsin, with Radcliffe making a determined bid. They are in second place. So approaching the 1,000, once again, it's the Badgers marching away. In that last 100 meters, they've moved out a good deal. It's still Radcliffe second and a great fight for third as we turn you over to Fred and Stu.
All right, thanks, Bob. This Wisconsin crew really impressed us yesterday as being very uniform, very technically proficient, and you would almost think that these ladies are the 1 through 4 ladies on the squad and not 9 through 12. They look really good, and they're well out front of the pack here. Radcliffe is holding on to a very narrow lead over Stanford, but Stanford's making a push here at the 1,000 meters gone, and they're pulling away now from Tulsa and Loyola. Loyola, sorry, is right next to their starboard side. Princeton is still holding off Loyola over here in lane 1. The Badgers are headed for the barn. They're coming home, and they are well out in front now, coming up to the Yacht Club, about 850 meters to go. Good reach, good blade work, really working well together. Sometimes in these small boats, the more time in the boat that you have works to your advantage, as you might expect, and a lot of times the squads don't have the water time in these combinations. But these ladies look like they've been rowing together for some time, very uniform, blade height right off the water together, and they're making it look easy this morning. Radcliffe now has been passed by Stanford. That's the development here just before the 500 to go. And Stanford has taken the rating up and are looking for that second place spot. Loyola of Loyola of Maryland is coming up now on Radcliffe and challenging Radcliffe. So Radcliffe, who had been right in the hunt for second, in that second spot, is beginning to slip back just a little bit. And then it's open water back from Loyola to Princeton, and Princeton has a considerable margin on Tulsa. Wisconsin now almost 3 lengths of open water in the lead. Stanford's trying to open up a little bit more on Radcliffe, and Radcliffe is holding off now Loyola. About 45 strokes to go, maybe a little longer in the 4s here, 50 strokes to go. Wisconsin, unless anything happens here in an adverse manner, will certainly win this grand final, women's lightweight 4. And it's tightening up just a little bit now with Loyola has taken the rating up. Let's get a rating check on these gals over here. Looks like they're still 33.5, but they've, well, 36 now, Bob or Stu says, for Radcliffe. Yeah, Radcliffe definitely is turning over a little bit higher. And I think Stanford is going to gamely hold on to that silver spot. Radcliffe looks like a comfortable 3rd spot, then Loyola, then Princeton, and Tulsa, rounding out the field. Just a few more strokes for the Badgers, and they'll be hitting the picnic on the beach. Really an impressive win by the Badgers.